Hi everyone, today I'm joined by Melody. Is a very inspiring entrepreneur who has successfully built a healthcare business, expanded into a franchise. How are you doing?
Good.
Thanks for coming.
Thank you for having me. Really warm in London.
It's not warm, it's boiling in London.
Boiling London.
So, can you please introduce us, give us a brief who you are, what you're doing, what is Milusha? I'm very excited to know.
Yes, I'm actually originally from Iran. I came here 31 years ago in 95.
Wow, long time.
I went to university to do engineering because the idea was I would still go back home and work, but I met my Scottish husband and ended up staying here. I was based in Edinburgh, and Scotland at the time is not really full of technology companies, so I ended up working in finance. Then I decided to start my own business, but I went down the retail. I learned the hard way you can't really compete with the big boys in retail. It was at the beginning of online shopping and everything.
Yeah.
I think it was the last recession, 2008. And that's when I realized your product is very important.
Absolutely.
My product was a luxury item. And as soon as the recession happened, that's the first thing people gave up. So I closed my retail after 2 years and went into care.
Okay.
Because care is always needed. And we worked in care through recession, through pandemic. My business tripled in size in pandemic.
Absolutely, of course.
Yes, and that's when I franchised the business.
Okay.
And there is a demand. It's a lovely job. It's not for everyone. It's not for everyone, but it's.
Can you explain why it's not for everyone?
Do you know, care really, when you first start care business, it's a lot of hours.
Of course.
You heavily rely on your staff. So it's one of those businesses that from day one, you have to deal with a lot of finances, you have to deal with a lot of management of people.
And regulation as well.
And regulations.
Of course.
To be honest with you, once everything settles down, regulation is the easy part. Your challenge is always dealing with staff. Making clients happy, making your staff happy. The type of care we do, people go to clients' home.
Okay.
We are care at home. And in so many ways, the job is lovely. It feels like self-employed because you're most of the time on your own out there looking after people.
Okay.
But at the same time, as a company, you're only as good as your worst member of staff out there. Because your staff are out there promoting the business, representing the business.
You, yeah.
And generally speaking, I think it's the same everywhere you go in the world. When you do well, great. The moment you make that first or second mistakes, that's what everybody remembers.
Yeah. That's when you're done.
Yes, that's when you're done. And I think that's the challenge in care, because a lot of other businesses, you can be a one-man band for a long time, have time to settle into your business, make money, then you recruit one at a time. In care, from day one, you're recruiting.
Yeah.
So from being a nobody, all of a sudden you have to learn to be a manager, a motivator, leader, do your compliance, be on top of everything. So it gets serious quite fast.
Absolutely. So I have a question. So I always had an idea that healthcare is like in hospitals, clinic.
Yeah.
It's literally my first time ever to know that healthcare also can literally be provided at people's house. Could you just give us, elaborate?
Yes, to be fair, it's the same with me. Before I go into care, I had never heard of care. I knew care homes, that's all I know.
Yeah.
I didn't know care at home. But the way UK is going, it's all about giving people options.
Okay.
Staying at home is also cheaper than going to a care home.
Oh wow, okay. Didn't know that.
And a lot of people want to die with dignity.
Yeah.
They want to die at home in the comfort of their own place.
Yeah.
That's why care at home has become a big business. To be honest with you, I think it has the potential to be big business in a lot of countries because lives are changing. When I was growing up in Iran, a lot of mothers were housewives, so they looked after grandparents.
Yeah.
Whereas now, even in Iran, our generation, everybody works.
Of course.
So we all need our income. So people cannot give up their work to look after loved ones.
Yeah. I can see that.
Unless you're really, really poorly and you're not safe to be at home, then you go to a care home.
Yeah.
But a lot of people, they're not like that, so they can stay at home. So as long as there is someone helping them to wash and bath and shower, give them breakfast, dinner, lunch, help them get changed, cook for them, go there for medication. As long as people have these facilities, they can stay at home, be in their own bedroom, in their own living room, watch their TV, family can go and visit them to enjoy life. And it's a very, very big thing in UK just now. The government is promoting it.
So by the government promoting it, it's mean that the government funds a bit of it, or the government, I don't know, helping some way in regulation?
They do. So it depends where you are. For example, in Scotland, if you're above the age of 65, personal care is free.
Oh, well, okay.
Okay, so carers come in and they bath you and shower you, give you medication and give you something to eat. The government pays for that.
Oh, that's really, really good.
It is very good. England is the same. You have to meet, depending on what council area you are in, you have to meet certain criteria and government pays towards your care. Okay.
I have a few more questions, but let's start with when exactly and how did you know that your business is ready for a franchise?
I had to, so in UK there is something called the British Franchise Association.
Yes, sir.
They're the regulatory body that make sure everybody's safe and keep things in check.
Yeah. Okay.
And I had to have a meeting with them. They came and did a compliance and audit on my business. They looked at my accounts to make sure that this business model is franchisable.
Yeah.
Care is one of those businesses actually in UK that a lot of care companies are through franchise. And I'll tell you why. The word care is very important. Although care is very profitable and you make a lot of money, but you cannot concentrate on the money. You concentrate on the care side, and the quality of service and money follows.
Of course.
Okay. Of course. The reason franchise model works is because I could have just gone and opened lots of branches and recruited lots of managers in every city and expanded my business that way. But when you recruit staff, at the end of the day, it's a job. They come and do a job and they go home. So you need a business owner in every branch that really cares about the outcome, about the quality of service, and it's not just a job for them, it's a living lifestyle.
And they should be passionate about it.
Yes, yes. Somebody needs to hold accountable the team.
Someone has to manage the team, which I think is the most difficult thing in each business.
Yes.
So in terms of, if I'm a new investor, what is the minimum capital I can start with? I mean, within the healthcare industry.
With the healthcare. It starts from the franchise fee, the money that we get. Starts from 30,000 to 45 and 55, 65, depending on the brands. Okay. There are a lot of brands that are very saturated, so they don't have territories available for you to go, and that's probably why maybe they're more expensive. Because they can be selective. So that's the part of the franchise, and for the 30,000 you're getting a lot of training, a lot of support, marketing, teaching you about business, teaching you about accounting, teaching you about management, leadership. You're in touch with us every day.
Wow.
To be honest with you, the first 2 years you're probably speaking to us every day. Not probably, you're talking to us every day.
Every single day.
Okay, yes.
So the support, I mean, I pay for a franchise in regarding of this. In return, I get a support from you.
You get for that 30,000, you get a territory.
A territory, okay.
You get
Lovely.
You get help with us recruiting your management team in the office. Okay, you start from one manager and the team builds up. Okay. We provide you training at the same time as we help you do the application from CQC, our care inspector in Scotland, because it's a heavily regulated industry. So without having these licenses, you cannot trade. Okay. You can do companionship, but not really personal care, medication, things like that. That's where the money comes from.
Lovely.
Okay. So that's for the 6 months. And then once you start trading, you make money. We charge 6.5% of your monthly income. And it's very important people know that's your income, that's not your profit.
That's not a problem. Yeah, that's the turnover.
Turnover.
Yeah.
And then after that, the money you need is, at the moment, the average salary for a startup care manager is 35 grand.
Yeah.
So 35 to 45. You don't need an office straight away. We recommend you get an office once you have a client on board.
Because anyway, people have to go to
Yes,
people's
so
home,
the
patients'
minimum
home.
investment you need is about
70K.
To know you're not spending the 70 in year one, because your manager has a salary of 35 to 45. That's over 12 months.
Yeah.
So hopefully by then you're also starting to earn and pay for things.
Yeah, I mean your business should be running and you should be
Yes,
paying things.
yes.
Okay, I have my second most important question. Like, what ROI should I expect as an investor?
15%.
Let's say for
The
15%.
15% is very average in care.
15% on what I have paid, on the capital I have paid,
Uh,
or 15% from the turnover.
No, 15% of turnover is profit.
But
yes.
what? I mean, could you please give me roughly figures of the turnover?
Um,
I mean, at least for a first year. Let's say just
First year.
yeah.
My turnover was very high because I started my business at the same time as another business going bust, so I was lucky that way.
Okay.
But I would say average in year one, your turnover is 250,000
Turnover. That's I mean.
turnover.
That's a.
Then it goes to about 500,000.
But if
Then it's about 600,000, and then generally in year four you jump from 600,000 to $1 million. That's
But
very
if I did a 15%, that means at least I got my 70K back within 2-3 years maximum.
Yes, you absolutely. Remember what also you.
That's really
You
very smart
respect-
business.
Yes, no, it's very profitable. Okay, so for example, to give you a business model, at the moment in London, the going rate is we're charging £38 to £43 per hour.
Okay.
That's for normal care. It's not complex care. Is more than that.
Okay.
Okay.
Wow.
And then at the moment, for one of our London branches, we've decided to pay £15 an hour for salary for carers, because carers get paid per hour.
Yeah.
Okay. But really, if you want to attract more money, you should charge 16. But then you need to have a little bit of reputation in order to charge more.
Okay.
Okay. Service level is very important, and care is a lot about word of mouth.
Yeah. Oh.
Getting to know.
Finally, some breeze.
Yes, that's true. It's a very profitable business. It's very, very common that businesses in year four have a turnover of $1 million. Very common.
I mean, within the healthcare.
Within the healthcare.
Yeah, yes.
Within the healthcare, home care, domiciliary care industry. But I have to be honest, the driver of the business is the business owner, because it's all about, and the manager, yes, is to do with the relationships you build, the marketing you do. And I don't mean anything expensive. I mean, even for example, there is in UK, there's Alzheimer's coffee shops, dementia coffee shops, day centers where older people go to church, community centers. Managers should go there and volunteer.
Absolutely.
It's not about you going there and saying, I have a service to sell. You go there and help out. And care is all about personal relationships. If they like you, all of a sudden they're interested in what you're doing. Oh, I know someone.
Because
or
it's
I
beyond
need
money, I think so.
Yes, if you concentrate on money, the money doesn't come. You need to concentrate in relatability and love and care.
Okay.
Yeah.
What would be the piece of advice that you would give a Middle Eastern investors who are looking to invest within the healthcare industry in the UK? Just a piece of advice.
It would be the same, not just Middle Eastern, to be honest with you.
Everyone.
I would say you need to have some understanding of the passion you need to have for care. And I'll tell you why. I don't expect the investors to come and deliver care or to do care or anything like that, but they need to understand how the care world works in order to inspire their team.
Okay.
Care, if you go to social media and do your investigations, you realize a lot of good managers sometimes walk out of their jobs because they feel like the business owners doesn't care. The care team is not in it for the money. The care team is in it because they care.
They care.
So you need to be able to tap into your staff and what they like and what they care about in order to inspire them to go out there and make you money.
Okay, nice.
Because you can only make money through your staff. They're the ones out there making money. So
Okay.
you need to, if you're constantly talking about money, they switch off. They're not in it for the money.
Yes, of course. You have to give people something so they can give you money.
Yes. You need to show that you care, and you need to give them certain freedom. And although you need to really watch the purse and watch the finances, and we help you with that, but you cannot constantly be about cutting costs.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And what are you looking for? Like, give me things that you look for at a person who is looking to, get a franchise, or be a franchisee for you. What are the certain things you look for?
Now we're looking at all our business owners.
Yeah.
There needs to be an element of risk taking.
Okay.
I don't mean you need to take risk.
Of course.
You need to make sure you have, especially for investors, your income elsewhere is protected. This is like an extra thing you're doing for different reasons.
Yeah.
Okay. You need to be able to follow guidance.
Okay.
Okay, because franchise is good for people who, for example, your investors, they want to start a business in UK. They don't really know much about UK. They don't really know about the taxation,
Or the
the rules and the
culture,
regulations. So
anything.
they're happy to get guidance.
Yeah.
If you're an unruly person, it's good for business, but not so much for franchising, because you
Okay.
do need to follow guidance. However, we do want people with business acumen, because the whole point of franchising is we pull together as a network and we all learn from each other.
Yeah.
So if I've made a mistake, I make sure you don't do that again. And if you do something good, I make sure my other franchisees know about it.
But so your whole business is built that the franchise owner would be kind of a self-employed.
Yes,
But
yes.
if I want to be a franchise, if I want to be just an investor, I want just to
Yeah.
put money at with you. So like I just get franchise from your brand, and I don't want to be involved at all.
Involved, yeah.
This is
It is, yes. So we are working with different types of accountants. If you're not going to be hands-on, we are working with a couple of accountants that they have a whole system that they basically do your payroll, do your accounts. They have access to your day-to-day running business software where they get the information they need. You need to spend a little bit more money to make sure you recruit a manager that is not just a care manager, that have business understanding.
Yeah.
The accounting company that we work with, they have training program for the team, so they understand, because they don't need to necessarily manage the finances, but they need to understand what money they need to bring in, that the business is profitable and it secures everybody's jobs, as well as the manager, right? So through working with investors, we have different types of products. Our day-to-day investors who are hands-on, they don't need as much support. We train them, but the ones who are not hands-on, then they need the whole package. That is basically the accounting company looks after everything, and we've agreed that once they have 700 hours of work per week, they need to have a financial director in-house.
In-house, of course.
Because then it's too much for a third party to look after.
Third party,
yes.
And okay, if you would start again,
Yes.
what would you change?
Maybe I would have done it faster.
In what sense?
Elaborate. What would I change? I don't know if I would have changed anything. What would have changed? I can't think of anything.
He's trying to help.
Yeah, I really, certain things come with experience, right?
Of course,
I have learned through the experience of this. I've been in care now since 2011, right?
Yeah.
I've learned through this whole experience that I am a leader. I can work really well with people that they have the same vision as me.
Yeah.
So I motivate them and they follow me and they want to do well and they want to do the same.
Okay.
If I have to manage a team, I recruit staff to manage my team.
To manage your team.
So that's what I've learned, is about what kind of person
You are.
I am. And also trust my own judgment. I think anyone who's ever done any business, they understand that every day you in your head, you're winging it.
Oh my God, you sleep with it.
Yes,
Oh
yes.
my God.
But really, it's when you take a step back, and it's when I took a step back and I thought, okay, I want to franchise my business. What qualities do I need? I went on coaching courses, mentoring courses.
Yeah.
That's when I realized, no, actually, I am on the right track.
Okay.
But as a business owner, it can be a lonely world because you think no one else feels your pain. I have one franchisee in Holland, Beverly, that we've been working with each other for 3-4 years, and every time I talk to him, he says, "Oh, Melody, it's so hard. So you don't understand how hard it
really
is." And I'm like, "I've been everywhere you've been."
I think being in general, I think being a business owner is actually a way more tough than being an employee.
Yes.
That's my point.
Yeah. No, it's true, because what's important, obviously your investors are going to be slightly different, but a lot of people go into business because they think, I want to be my own boss and not answer to anyone. But what they don't realize, actually, as a business owner, you answer to your staff, you answer to the bank, you answer to the landlord.
You have anxiety because of that, you know, pay every month.
You answer to your clients, whoever your suppliers is, whoever you work with. So actually you have a lot more.
A lot of stress, there's a lot of hard work, I think.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for this interview. I really had, it was really amazing, and I hope you enjoyed speaking with us.
I did, yes.
I'm sure people in the Middle East or whoever will be watching us will absolutely get a lot of good information.
I think a good selling point for me, you can edit it if you want, but because I'm from Iran and I'm Muslim, that's my selling point in Middle East.
So the investment is halal.
Yes, investment is halal.
Halal
Yes.
investment. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
And hopefully see you soon.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Good.
Thank you.